Ivan Pace, pass rush specialist. Look for him on third down to be blitzing all over the place trying to harass Desmond Ridder.
Ridder's first pass is a deep shot. He's got Tyler Scott, and he's into open space. First throw of the year for Desmond Ridder. Touchdown, Bearcats, 81 yards. Question for Desmond Ridder, can it be a first-round pick? Can he throw the deep ball? He can, definitively, on his first one of the season. In the back end, this is the deepest room that they have, led by Sauce Gardner at cornerback. They test those corners, and they get behind Kobe Bryant for a big play to the Penn State transfer, Mac Hippenhammer, for a long throw down to the 38-yard line.
That there on the back end, comes back for his 5th year and just gets out-leveraged. A nice throw. Lost some eye control there. You let a receiver get behind you, and a great job by A.J. Mayer finding him and putting the ball right on the money.
Went for 40 yards to Hippenhammer. Expected to be a breakout star.
Because you're punting from the 38, not really a great chance to flip the field if you get a touchback.
Dom Jobin punting away to Ryan Montgomery, and it's a beauty. The from Bobby Carpenter. Approval. Out to Ford on the edge. He's got a first down, hits the sideline, and he's shoved out at the Miami 30. Jaden Rucker Furlow eventually got to him, and there's the speed for Jerome Ford.
They set up the power earlier. Now the little flip play, get him on the perimeter. Does a great job cutting, and then getting up the sideline, getting vertical, and using that speed. Terrific job chasing him down by Rucker Furlow, the corner from Miami. And then Desmond Ridder, obviously, terrific rhythm passer when he needs to be.
Jerome Ford getting some oxygen on the sideline. Montgomery with his first carry. Got a great seal around the edge. He's inside the 5.
That was a terrific job right there.
He is absolutely the captain in every sense of the word now. He's got first down and goal, backed up after the penalty, and a touchdown. Ryan Montgomery springs free out of the backfield. 13-zip Bearcats. Jared Ridder leads him down the field, already over 100 yards with 2 touchdowns. This one to Montgomery. Converted on this down and distance on that 97-yard touchdown drive last time. And Josh Wiley's at the sticks, seeking the end zone. And to the pylon, Wiley, touchdown, Bearcats.
Very, very talented player. You see him catch it, turn up. You're going to have a tough time catching a guy who can run like him at his size.
Entering this final year for him.
Well, not just to mention that he's thrown 3 touchdown passes today and looked almost absolutely flawless.
Bottled up there, Mike Brown soaring in from the secondary to stop Ridder.
No, they've got it done, and Coach Fick's a great father. It's tough sometimes being a coach, and I know that they've had some deep conversations about that, about going about it. But he said it's helped make Desmond Ridder more responsible. Having children gives you an unbelievable ability to grow up and, I guess, throw a tremendous deep ball as he threads one in right there to Tyler Scott.
45-yard play.
45, you see him drop back, drift to his left, throw that ball, put it right where it needs to be.
So a strong drive put together by Ridder in this offense, and back to Ford. He is into the end zone on a huge hole. First one on the ground for Cincinnati. 21 yards for the Alabama transfer.
Walks up Ivan Pace right there, shoots through the gap, and when that happens, they pull guard, boom, that thing opens up like the Red Sea. If you're going to give Jerome Ford and his speed and vision that much room, he's going to be fine in the end zone.
Miami getting a guy like Hippenhammer from Penn State. Jerome Ford coming off that long touchdown run, and he's got another burst. Across the 35 and deep into Miami territory again, Jerome Ford.
Big 4th down right here. You wouldn't want to necessarily have a new center coming in. Good snap. A little high, and a play by Ridder to the outside zone read. You see the speed right there, Connor, turning it, galloping into the end zone. He's a 5-tool player, as you'd say in baseball. He can throw it, he can run it, the short balls, the long balls. He's a leader. He's everything you want. He's everything you need, and now he's in the end zone.
25 yards for Desmond Ridder. That's his first on the ground today.
I know Coach Fickle's probably writing him some love songs. They've had some decent field position, kind of shot themselves in the foot on third down, and haven't been really able to put it together. As always, see a nice run right here, breaking out. But I believe Mosey right there, who's been the most successful runner of this this group of Red Hawk running backs.
And that's a position that doesn't always show up statistically for the Cincinnati defense. And Mayer putting the shoulder pads down. Some thump to get past midfield with the first down. Done a good job on Pierce today. It's been the other guys for Cincinnati that Ridder has spread it around to. Play fake. And that ball is intercepted but out of bounds. Sterling Weatherford cut it off, coming underneath the route of Leonard Taylor.
Screen, slip him out. Leonard Taylor, great job reading it by Sterling Weatherford. As you see him, he kind of bobbles it. I don't think he has full possession. No full possession before that last split gets down.
Offense number 50, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And you can see right there about the 15-yard line, number 50, the offensive lineman getting downfield.
Got Myjai Sanders standing up, bottom of the screen again, and the pressure comes from the other side.
Jabari Taylor getting there. The senior out of Akron, Hoban.
Pressure from Phelps, and he gets to Ridder. Phelps was a little bit antsy to play before, and he gets home.
Does a great job bending off the edge and pursuing those plays. And so if you're going to try to stop and cut back, he's going to track you down.
He was in pursuit there, but Mosey got past the second level. He's down to the 45 with a first down for the RedHawks.
The core tenets of the Cincinnati defense, and they've done a pretty good job of it so far today.
Mayer a give read that time, and Miami's got a first down with Mosey. And there is a flag down back at the line of scrimmage after the pickup of 13 for the freshman.
Really getting a nice rotation going.
That's one guy per position on the offense. Ridder escapes. Open man. And that's free. Did he break the plane? Leonard Taylor caught it.
The question will be, did that ball cross the plane and did he have possession?
Ruling on the field is if the runner crossed the goal line with possession of the ball prior to fumbling it.
That's what the middle one is. The antagonist.
I like to think peacemaker. Big
nice
hole
run
up the middle, and Kenny Tracy in for 6 for Miami. Their first points coming a 19-yard run for Kenny Tracy.
And Kenny Tracy, the freshman, ducking up in there, using that speed, accelerating into the end zone. Nice to get on the board. You never want to get shut out. 3 minutes left about the game, or AAC games. And so Cincinnati, UCF, Navy, Tulane, hopefully can get some of those games. Those games will be at home as we see an interception right here.
John Saunders to the end zone. Pick 6, Miami. First career interception for Saunders, goes for 33 yards to the house.
As we take another look at this, putting it right on his guy's numbers, a little bit high, maybe a little bit hard. Jordan Jones, the Arkansas transfer, has to come down with that thing. He doesn't. Turns into a boomerang, 6 the other way. The true freshman, like you said, John Saunders. High Point, North Carolina.
He was a guy, before he had those 2 injuries, he was averaging 7 yards a carry. Fake to him as Prater showing his athleticism. And the former Mr. Football has a first down. He's got the gazelle-like runs like Ridder.
He's a little thinner, though. You see what 4 or 5 years in the program does. Prater's not small. He's 200 pounds. But Ridder has that extra 15 pounds of muscle that he's worked with Brady Collins. He's in the game. He's going to try to find the end zone.
McClelland shook off a couple of tackles. He's turning the corner.
Blocked by Prater, too. Quarterback getting out in front. Does a good job cutting off the defense.
ACL tear in 2019 in camp, and then against SMU last year, tore up the other knee.
Look at that speed. Look, what I tell you.
Prater looking for the end zone. He cartwheels in. First career touchdown in style from 14 yards out for Evan Prater.
From Cincinnati at Wyoming High School. Mr. Football. Look at him. Up the middle, getting vertical, laying out, extending the football over the top. He's a long guy, big strider. It's very sudden. You see him extend. He's a guy that in the past, he may have gone to a school outside of the state of Ohio. If it's not Ohio State.
So Miami with the kneel down. And the final 49-14, Cincinnati, the number 8 team in the country, convincing. And week 1, it's Luke Fickell shaking up with Chuck Martin and his staff.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.